right, y'all, welcome back. Happy Thursday. Today we're going to be talking about the disrespect to Joey Aguilar because us as Tennessee fans, we feel disrespected by it. I mean, Joey Aguilar is getting disrespected. There's no reason that ESPN has him as the number 17 ranked quarterback in all of college football. CBS has him at number 13. He's not even in the Heisman race. We'll take a look at some of the Heisman hopefuls just as far as quarterbacks go and what their strength of passing defenses is that they face versus Joey Aguilar. We'll break that down. We'll talk about some of the stats. We got some in-depth stats. Trust me, y'all will want to see that. And then also we'll talk about some things that Joey Aguilar does well inside of the film room. Now, I will also say this. I know that people have been asking for this video. That's the main reason that we're putting it out. But we have to kind of like start a Heisman campaign. That's the only real benefit to some of these rankings and stuff that's coming out. It has no impact on Tennessee's team. I'm more about just winning ball games. But if we want for Joey Aguilar to get into the Heisman conversation, we got to kind of spark it up. A lot of politics goes into that. So y'all please do make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And we're actually going to start right here with some of the Heisman hopefuls, right? So these are all the quarterbacks that are in the Heisman race currently, and then Joey Aguilar in the bottom right. So what you're looking at is the strength of the passing defenses that they faced. It's their rankings. If it's a defense that's not D1 single A, then I just gave it a 133. I did that for everybody. But there's a couple of things that you could look at here that's pretty interesting. So like number one, if you're looking at Carson Beck, they have Notre Dame ranked as the number 119th passing defense in the country. But if you look to the left of that, they have Old Dominion as the number 18th ranked passing defense in the country. And this is my point. Like some of this stuff is going to be like paper tigers. But understand, over the course of the year, this stuff should balance itself out some. But I do feel like Joey Aguilar, if you're looking at where he's at, you know, his average ranked passing defense that he's faced is at a 97.8. So that's better than Trinidad Chambliss and also Carson Beck, but it's worse than the others. It's not that far off. But again, man, some of that stuff, it's just like paper tiger work. So don't too much worry about that, man. I'm going to tell y'all something. Joey Aguilar is a very, very good quarterback. Now let's take a look at these stats. So this is from Pro Football Focus, and y'all know that I take the grades with a grain of salt, but this is all of the like starting caliber quarterbacks in FBS. Right now, things are organized based off of their dropbacks. I'll show you where Joey Aguilar is at right here. So he's at number 14. Doesn't really mean a whole lot. So dropbacks versus the actual passes thrown, it just means that on a dropback, you could scramble, you could get sacked, you know, whatever. So different things can happen. But as far as the actual passes thrown, Joey Aguilar is tied at number 8, okay, with 170 passes thrown. Now, with the passes that he's hit on, he is sitting at, let's see, scroll it up. So he's at number 13 right here, okay? Like I said, we're going to go through a lot of different stats, so y'all just be patient. Let me cook. All right, so as far as the passes that he's actually hit on, Joey Aguilar is pretty low on this list. I'll come back up to the top just so that y'all can see it. Pause it, take your time. You can look and see where some of the other quarterbacks are ranked at, but he's pretty low on this list. Like I said, man, let me cook, and I'm going to show you why he's a little bit lower on this list, but he's at number 49. So passing yards, he's about to shoot up real quick with this. Let me also say that with Coach Heupel's system now, so he's at number 4 on this list as far as passing yards in the entire country. But with Coach Heupel's system, it was previously all the way up to the start of this season, it was like the Art Briles system where it's just choice routes. It's kind of like a 2-read system, but it's really just like a 1-read system. We've talked about that several times, but now with the new wrinkles that we've added, a lot more pro style elements to it. So Joey Aguilar actually has to read the field. Now it is a little bit more friendly just as far as people can get open better, but he still has to read. So that's a very positive thing. Maybe not so much necessarily for like the Heisman race and some of that type of stuff, but with NFL scouts, they like to see a quarterback that actually gets to read the field and do a good job at it. So Joey Aguilar is definitely doing that. All right, passing touchdowns. Take a look at where we're at here. Joey Aguilar sitting at number 5. So he's way up on this list. And now with interceptions. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you the people with the most interceptions, because if we do it like the opposite way, then it'll take us forever to get to Joey, because he's pretty high up on this list. So he's at number 5. He's thrown 5 interceptions. But watch this now. Y'all definitely want to wait for this. Pay attention to the turnover-worthy plays. And boom, we're going to have to do this one more time to get it from the lowest to the most. Pay attention here. So now Joey Aguilar shoots up pretty high. He's at number 4 as far as doing a good job of not generating turnover-worthy plays. He only has 1. So 5 interceptions, only 1 of those was on Joey. So he's doing a great job. And then why, right? Like, let's talk about some other thing. Let's take a look at these drops. This is going to blow y'all's mind. Okay, Joey Aguilar has seen the most drops out of any other quarterback in college football, y'all, 17 drops. Imagine his numbers if he didn't have these drops. And we can actually take a look at something, you know, that will show us how that could possibly look. And it's this right here. So we talked about the rate at which he's hitting on passes. Well, if you factor in for the drops, Joey Aguilar shoots up. He was at number 49. Now he moves up to number 26. So he's actually about 75% with passes that should have been caught. But we could take take it one more step further with the pure accuracy. This is just talking about ball placement, keeping it out of harm's reach. This is pure accuracy. He's at number 8. He's very high up on this list. And I hope that y'all been paying attention to where the quarterbacks that are Heisman hopefuls have been ranked at. There's only one guy that's currently ranked over Joey Aguilar in this category. That was a Heisman hopeful. Okay, now let's also take a look at this. The air percentage. This is big, just because this is saying, hey, how much of the yards that you generated passing wise is really just off of you? How much is off of the yards after catch? Joey Aguilar sitting at number 17. What does this really mean, though? It means that there's a lot of teams that throw a whole bunch of screens and things like that. They're getting the football out to their playmakers out in space. And you can see that there is not a Heisman Trophy candidate at quarterback that's higher than Joey Aguilar. At least not the ones that we talked about earlier today, the ones with the best opportunity. But then you scroll down, you're seeing some of these guys are starting to show up. It's just because they have really good playmakers. Their offensive system, it's a little bit different from what Tennessee runs. So wanted to show you all of that. We can also take a look at the quarterback rating, which is right here. Let's see where Joey Aguilar rests at in this category, because this one's pretty big, right? And obviously, if he didn't have as many drops, he'd be a lot higher up on this list. So he's down at number 23. Not horrible. We can see some of the Heisman hopefuls, they're a little bit higher up on this list. But like I said, they didn't have 17 drops over the course of the year. So Joey Aguilar, we can just see it just based off of these stats, right? He's a huge part of Tennessee's offense, and he's doing a great, great job. And if his wide receivers, tight ends, and running backs helped him out some more, his numbers would be through the roof. So with all that being said, y'all, let's go on ahead and let's jump into this film room and let's break down some things that I really like that Joey Aguilar is doing for this team. All right, so starting off with number one, he is a bit of a dual threat, especially once we get to the red area. He has 2 rushing touchdowns off of the same play. He's a bigger guy. He's 6'2", 6'3", about 230. He's not, you really don't want to come tackle him face to face, especially if you're like a secondary player, but he does a good job with that. But also his pocket presence is excellent, but he can scramble. He can get you some yards. He shows some prowess down the field running the football. He's an older player, so he should know how to do it, but we're seeing it on film right here. He's got some pressure coming. Like I said, his pocket presence is next level. He has one of the best pocket presence in the entire country. I think that the NFL scouts will love that, but the people who are doing all these rankings, they should love it too. So right here, he has a block set up. Good job by Braylon Staley, but you're taught to follow your blocker's butt. So that's exactly what he's doing here. He's going to go to the inside, lower his shoulder pads, and get us a few extra yards. Those little things matter, okay? That adds up over the course of a year. Now, we have one-on-one coverage. Down at the bottom, what we have circled here in yellow, as soon as the wide receiver gets inside of that cornerback, Joey Aguilar, he's already looked. He saw, well, there's no safeties, so we're going to throw this post. The middle of the field's wide open. We know that our guys can freaking roll down the field, perfectly thrown football. You're going to see a whole lot of this. Down the field, Tennessee fans, what have we been waiting on? A quarterback who could be accurate down the field. It's been a little bit of a minute. Now we're seeing it. So Joey Aguilar, he's looking, he's seeing, hey, there's no safeties playing deep. That's wide open. Offensive line doing a really good job. So now he looks over to his wide receiver, and okay, as soon as he gets to the inside, I'm throwing this, and watch how purdy this is. Just dialed it up, gorgeous. Dropped it right in the bucket. He's his wide receiver in stride. That's 6 points all day long. This offense it's a major problem. Joey Aguilar, he's a big reason for it. So here he's watching this safety. So he's got 2 beaters for this cover 2 that this defense is running. He could throw it to this post over the middle based off where the safety goes, or he could throw it in a more difficult window on the outside on this just, vertical go. He's going to opt to go to the outside. We'll show it from the end zone copy on most of these plays so that y'all can see it. Also, I don't think he was really ready for this snap. So does a good job. Like, watch this. He's coming out. I think he was maybe trying to change something, but he just rolls with it. So he's looking at his tight end first. Not a lot of separation there, even though, yeah, there is a window down the field. But do I have a better option? This is what I was talking about. He can read the field. Now, look at this window. He really gets his lower body into this throw. This is like an NFL sort of a throw. That's a pretty tight window. He's able to fit it in there. Perfectly thrown football. Just excellent execution from Joey Aguilar, also from his wide receivers doing a good job there. Now, on this play, okay, this is the post over concept. We've talked a lot about this. So he actually has Mike Matthews open right now on this over. But what he's going to do is he's going to move to his left, which he's already kind of starting to do. And he wants for Mike to get up the field, because if you look at that little area there, it's wide open. There's no one playing there. So Joey Aguilar wants to go for the throw. He's a home run hitter. He's a gunslinger. He wants to put up points. Why is he not in the Heisman race? It's mind-blowing to me, but this is what he can do. So he throws it up, lets his playmakers make plays. That's something else. He does a ton of that. So we'll see it again from this end zone copy, right? Moving over, watch him here, points him out. Hey, you throws it up, guy right in his face. It's pretty accurate. You know, he just throws it up. He has two guys there, but throws it up. He knows that his guys are better than the guys that they're going up against. Why not take the chance? It's been working out for him very well so far. So again, with Coach Heupel's system, with any like variant shoot system, if you ever get the one-on-one press coverage outside with no safety help, it's almost like 99% of the time in automatic, we're going vertical. Okay, so that's what we have here. And going up against Georgia, their secondary players, they can't hold us. Okay, Joey Aguilar knows that middle of the field's wide open on this post. Throw it up. My guy's 6'5", your guy's like 6'1". My guy can jump higher than your guy. He's a better athlete. You ain't going to be able to hold him. We're going to give him that opportunity. So here, he's looking at the safety. Where's the safety at? Okay, got him. Looks over. Okay, where's my guy at? Got him. But then watch this. Look at the safety one more time just to freeze him, just to hold him. So he does a great job with his eyes. And then he's able to, with pressure, he's going to stand inside the pocket, deliver it down the field, another very accurately thrown football. Again, we know that our guys can hot point. They can out jump you. So we'll just throw it how where only our guy can get it down the field. If not, it's pass interference, which that really was. So here, what he's going to do is he's going to try to hold this safety. So the safety's going to move over slightly, but really it's just about holding him because he already knows that he wants to go up top. He's got one-on-one. Every time that we get some sort of a one-on-one down the field, he's probably going to be going for it. So now, he's going to throw this before the wide receivers even pass this corner. The cornerback is actually in a good spot, but it goes back to my point. He knows that his wide receiver is 6'5", and he's going to go get the daggone football. And that's a beautifully thrown football. Wait till you see it again from this copy, okay? So he's looking that safety off with his eyes. You can, and he does it real quick, too. Just a boom, snap it over just to hold him. That's all he's doing. He knows where he's going pre-snap. But watch how perfect that football is. That's gorgeous down the field. So, yeah, he can most definitely cook. All right, so next one. What we have here is a little bit of a like scramble drill, right? So pocket presence, like we pointed out, is very, very good, but he keeps his eyes down the field. Effortless making these guys miss. And these are real dudes. It's not like some of the other like Heisman hopefuls that we looked at that, hey, they might look good playing against scrubs. These are 5-stars. Like Georgia has a bunch of 5-stars and he's making them look silly. So here, guy kind of seeps through pretty easy. I'm gonna keep my eyes down the field. On the run, on the move, perfect execution, perfect ball placement as well. So we talked about with Mike Matthews previously on that over, you know, on the post over, getting up the field to the empty spot. Here, it's a little bit more friendly. Like I said, man, we've added some nice wrinkles to the system where before it was just vertical, like choice routes or option routes. There's a little bit of a difference. But here, this is more of, hey, if they bite up on this over, then we're going to go up the field because we know that the post is going to carry the only guy who could stop it. So this is another huge part of this system, but watch what Joey Aguilar does with this ball placement, with the touch, just gorgeous. But he has pressure coming in his face, so you'll see it here, right? Some pressure starts to seep through. There's the linebacker on a blitz, but Joey doesn't panic. He just alley-oop, throw it up there, baby, slam dunk to the house. This is what we do, okay? And he's doing a hell of a job of it. So here, same thing. If we ever get pressed man-to-man up at the line of scrimmage, Joey already knows we want to take that all day long, especially versus lesser competition. It's pretty much always lesser competition because we have guys out there, and this is as perfect as you could throw a fade. Outside shoulder, drops it straight into the bucket. Here, this is a screen and go. So Joey, he's about to give like a little shoulder shrug, get this cornerback or safety to bite down on that screen, and then he knows this guy's going to be wide open. So Joey really did that. You know what I'm saying? It's his movement, it's his eyes, it's everything that he's doing. It's opening up these windows for our wide receivers down the field. Very accurate with that pass. So all of those things just to say that, yeah, Joey Aguilar should most definitely be, I would call it, you know, top 3 quarterbacks for sure. I mean, anything less than that to me is disrespectful. But hey, let's just take the disrespect and let's turn it into an SEC championship, into a national championship. And if it also turns into a Heisman Trophy, then that's what it turns into. But this is my way of starting the campaign for Joey Aguilar to win that Heisman. I can maybe throw Chris Brazzell into that mix as well. But Joey Aguilar, he's doing a good job of sharing the football. He's throwing it, sharing it with several wide receivers, tight ends, running backs on this team. If they could just catch the football a little bit better, his numbers could skyrocket very, very quickly. But those are my thoughts. Please share y'all's down in that comment section. And as always, please do make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And we'll be talking to y'all tomorrow. Thanks. Peace. Thanks for watching. And please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel because that keeps us growing inside of the YouTube algorithm. And if you did like this video, here's another one that you might also enjoy. Thank you. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.